Up and down the land, the Pet Shame Clinic has been tackling awkward animal issues head-on. Jane Clark from Windsor has been humiliated by her dog for the last 4 years because of her constant licking of other people and herself. Following Mark's advice, Jane's been using a head halty to retrain Lexi.
Sit. Good girl.
And she's been using the cream to treat her self-inflicted sore belly.
Hey, how you doing? Lexi?
2 weeks after first visiting the Pet Shame Clinic, Mark is making a home visit to check on progress.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Been working well?
The first thing he wants to do is check the sore patch on Lexi's belly.
That's it.
Yeah, there we go. It's great cream and it usually works first time, which it looks as though it has done. What about the licking? I mean, she's licked me a few times since I've been sitting here.
Yeah.
Do you feel like there's a solution with the head collar and pulling her away?
The halty was a fight to start with. She didn't like that round her face, but she's getting used to it.
While having a lead on Lexi keeps her under control, Jane needs to be able to let her run free when guests visit. So Mark's invited top canine behaviourist Roger Mugford along to take training to the next level.
Hey. How you doing? You good?
You've got another tough assignment for me, eh?
Yes, I have.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, hello. Oh.
No sooner has he walked through the door, Roger gets the full Lexi welcome.
I think we ought to approach this in the most modest, lowest key level. So I have in my bag here a secret weapon.
To help him with this training exercise, Roger's brought some dog-licking strips that are non-toxic, but not very nice.
Yeah, it's pretty unpleasant. Now, Mark, here's your lick strip.
Thank you.
The first part of Roger's training technique is to tempt Lexi to lick Mark's hands.
Lick me.
Oh.
If she does go to lick, she gets the horrid taste of the strip.
No, that's...
As Lexi hasn't licked, Mark gives her a command.
Sit.
And rewards that. Lexi is now starting to think positively about not licking. Time to test whether Lexi has been put off licking Mark's hands.
And I'd now like you to offer your 2 hands without holding lick strip. Well, we're not quite there. Pick up the lick strip quickly.
Lick strip, quickly. And treats.
Lick strip to the rescue.
Can you try that again? Sit. Good girl. Good girl, Lexi.
Let's just keep this up for a little while.
Okay, now, have a little lick. Good girl.
And very good.
At last, Lexi's getting the message.
Dr. Abrams, you've trained her.
That didn't take long.
That was incredible.
And nothing too unpleasant, and she still loves Mark.
Great.
No.
So Lexi won't be licking Mark anymore, but Jane's going to have to repeat this process with future visitors.
All of our friends will now be issued with the licky paper that tastes horrible. And I hope I'll be able to walk into the clinic with a well-behaved Lexi who doesn't lick anybody.
Some types of animals are best kept in groups, but if there's one in the herd that's causing trouble, your pet nightmares can be multiplied, as our next owner found out. Angela Whittle from Preston has been keeping alpacas ever since she fell under their spell 6 years ago.
Who's hungry, girlies? Want some food?
Alpacas are special. They're very gentle, they're very calming, they're very peaceful.
That nice, Brooke. Oh, bless you, Delilah.
They're just such lovely, lovely creatures.
But there's one character in Angela's herd that stands out from the crowd. Domingo.
Boys! Boys, come on, boys, stop it! Sadly, when he's with other males, all he wants to do is fight.
Domingo! Somebody's going to get hurt, boys!
He barges them with his chest and knocks them all over.
Boys, come on!
He's horrible to other boys and he could really do some severe injuries.
Injuries that will bring a tear to the eye of even the toughest male.
What male alpacas have are fighting teeth, so they can actually castrate each other.
And there's no doubt Domingo's going for his rival's vitals.
That is the aim, is to castrate and hurt each other as much as they possibly can.
As a result of this below-the-belt bullying, Domingo's forced to live in a field all on his own, leading a life of solitary confinement.
It's just so sad, because he is missing out on so much.
So Angela's brought Domingo to the Pet Shame clinic in a bid to mellow out this moody male.
So have you ever known any other alpacas to show this sort of behaviour?
None at all. Domingo just will not tolerate any male anywhere near him.
So how would you like to see this problem resolved?
I'd just love to see him with other boys, happy, playing, part of a herd, just enjoying life, because you're always on patrol, looking at the girls, and doesn't want any of the other boys coming near or anything, do you?
Sounds like a right Peter String fellow.
Yes, he is.
So it's up to Mark, our vet, to transform Domingo from bully to best mate.
Have you taken any steps to try and introduce them? I mean, what have you done in the past?
We've taken him to the other boys' territories, so it's not bringing males onto his territory. We've done it on a gradual basis where we take him in for a few minutes a day, and as soon as he goes in, he just starts fighting and he just will not stop.
Alpacas are social herd animals that live in family groups consisting of a territorial alpha male, females and their young. The dominant male guards his girls from other males, and if they get too close, there's a fight. It's the sexual tension between the males that causes these testosterone-fueled squabbles, and in native South America, alpaca farmers solve this by castrating most of the aggressive boys. So Domingo better watch out.
So we've got to find a way of integrating him into the herd in the most peaceful way possible.
Definitely, yes.
OK. Now, what I've found useful is having a neutral field.
Right.
OK, and bringing them both in at the same time.
OK.
OK. Now, what happens is they don't protect it because it's not theirs.
Right, of course.
OK, and see how you get on.
Wonderful.
Find out later if Domingo calms down enough to keep hold of his crown jewels. The next Pet Shame appointment is on its way. Richard and Kim from South London have come along with a couple of tegu lizards that usually live in tropical South America.
So who has come here today with the problem?
Walid has. This is how Walid's skin should look.
Right.
But obviously it doesn't. You can see he has lots of brown marks and patches and scars on his
Yeah, it looks like he's just got really, really dry skin.
Yeah.
You want to have a bath?
Tegus are South America's largest lizards. As part of their normal growth, they should shed their skin every couple of months.
Oh, I got off.
However, in Walid's case, this isn't happening.
I mean, that should be like 6 inches by 4 inches long, that bit. Water's not too bad, is it?
Despite having over 60 years lizard-keeping experience between them, Walid's skin shedding problem has Richard and Kim stumped.
I'll come back with a warm towel for you a bit later on.
So what is it about reptiles? I mean, I can see they're just absolutely fascinating.
They're highly intelligent.
What sort of things do they get up to?
Well, they get in our bed. Sometimes we just find him curled up under our pillow at night.
Were you terrified the first time it happened?
No, because when they are very sick, we keep them in our bedroom at night anyway.
Yeah.
And occasionally they stay in bed with us, depending on the severity of their illness.
Just amazing.
To get to the bottom of Walid's skin condition, Mark needs to know what treatments Kim and Richard have already tried.
We've used aloe vera juice, fusidin cream,
F10 ointment.
but nothing seems to have worked.
If you want to know if your lizard is going to shed his skin, there are some telltale signs to look out for. They become cranky and lose their appetite. Their overall colour dulls, patches appear around their head and feet, and their eyes puff to 2 or 3 times their normal size. Tegus typically shed from head to toe, and if the shed is healthy, the skin will come off in one go. If only bits and pieces come off, there's a problem. The old skin becomes hard and lumpy, as it doesn't allow new skin to grow. Left untreated, this can lead to the loss of toes and even the tail dropping off. So get your pet seen by a vet as soon as possible. Having established Kim and Richard have tried all the usual treatments, Mark will need to come up with a remedy that's rather original.
It seems to be a moisture-retaining problem. Definitely recommend olive oil.
OK.
But more than that, I think it's KY jelly, because it sort of helps to hydrate the skin and prepare it to shed.
I mean, we'd never thought of it, actually. We'll give it a go. He might not be too pleased about it, but if it works, that's the main thing.
Exactly. If it helps him shed, he's going to be a lot happier.
Yeah.
He's going to be like a slippery snake.
Yeah, he will be.
Coming up, Walid gets lubed up.
Oh, you big baby.
We meet a prolific feline hunter.
3 o'clock in the morning, it's not my idea of fun.
And it's training time for the bad-tempered parrot.
Good girl.
Hey, that's cheating.